Hey YouTube. Alright, so this is it. This is, oh, and by the way, that new camera I got, oh man, it is awesome. 140 bucks and now I can do all the YouTube I want. Share things with my family and friends, promote my garden, you know, it's awesome. It's a really good camera. It is, mad props, Sony Blogger. It's made for Facebook and blogging. So I use it on Twitter, Facebook, everything. It is awesome. It's the size of a cell phone. It's actually smaller than my cell phone. And it does high definition. It's got zoom. It's got this little thing on the top that spins around so you can like get different angles because you film in weird spots when you're doing YouTube. Like I'm in the bathroom right now because it's got good sound. It's comfortable. It's dark outside right now. I'm not in the garden. I'm doing my my math tutor videos. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to school. My major is biophysics, so I like math a lot. I like science, anthropology, sociology, psychology, all those studyings. I really enjoy it, but math especially, I've just always been good at math. I'm really not bragging, I'm really a humble guy, but you know, it's just a skill I have and not many people have it. So I figured I'd make some how-to videos to try to help you people out, you know, in college. And I try to make it things that are interesting, that are big picture ideas, so you know it's cool to talk about in front of your friends. You know, it's impressive if you know about it. That way, if you're not in college or you have no use for math, which is completely impossible, everybody has use for math. If you learn math, you're gonna be better at anything you do, whether it's gardening, working, computers, anything. Trust me, I've been doing math for a long time and it helps. You eventually get to where you understand it and it works to do stuff. So that's what I'm doing, and what I said about it being interesting for people, I'm going to be doing things like tonight is the Matrix, and the Matrix is a really complicated thing, but I'm going to break it down and explain it, and it'll be easy. By the time this video is over, you're going to be like, wow. I understand what a matrix is. Basically, a matrix, to me, my personal understanding of it is, oh, and by the way, my teacher for this past semester, it was Professor Burrell. Professor Burrell at Kennesaw State University, so I just wanted to cite him, you know, so I'm not getting into any plagiarism or anything, but he was my teacher, so I will be quoting him a lot in these videos. He's a brilliant teacher. He makes math easy, I mean, which is impossible. I mean, he deals with, you know, freshman students. He's funny. He's a goofy man. He's like what you think of when you think of a professor. And Professor Burrell, if you're watching this, I mean that with all due respect. You're a really funny guy, and you make math easy. But anyway, that's that. But matrices, to me, my understanding of it is it explains basically everything in the world. Everything in the world as far as space, time, matter, rate consumptions, mileage, speed, gravity, everything. You can literally, if you have a complicated enough matrix, explain anything. If you can explain space and time, I mean that's what the universe is. So that's what a matrix is. I've got the only tools I need for this, so if you want to start a hobby doing math, this is pretty fun sometimes, honestly, especially the videos I'm going to do. It's going to be interesting stuff. You need a TI-84 or a TI-85 plus. I don't think TI-83s work anymore for what I'm doing, you know, because I'm doing college level algebra and physics and stuff like that. But you need this, and a pen, pencil, paper, or I use a marker because I write on the mirror and you can see while I'm working, and it just helps when I'm doing YouTube videos. Okay, so Matrix, you've all seen that movie, The Matrix, where they have that thing that falls, where it's just a bunch of numbers. I hope you can see that. Yeah, 0, 1, 0, you know, just a bunch of numbers. What I think the idea of this movie was, I'm not sure, because I don't watch a whole lot of movies. I'm a really busy guy. I don't watch hardly any movies, so I don't know what it was about. Somebody can post it and tell me, but what I think it's about, judging from what I know about Matrices, is that world or whatever they were in, the Matrix world, that's basically this. This explains that world. And what this is each of these numbers wherever they are, that the position of that number, like say where this, let me get a different colored marker. The position of this 0 with blue in it is in relation to this 1 with blue on it. That positioning tells you something. It's super, super hard to explain that concept of what it tells you, but it's like if, say this number is how much fuel your car uses. This number is how far of a distance you have to go. This number is how much gas, or how much money you have to spend on gas. This is how much gas costs. And what the matrix does is puts these in here and works up kind of a scenario or a, it works up like a little world kind of if this is that, then what's this? If that's that, then what would this be? So it's good if you don't know something, you're trying to figure something out, to know matrices. Alright guys, I'm back. Had to erase the memory on that camera. It was a memory chip from an old camera of mine. It had billions of pictures on it, so I had to erase it. But back to the matrix stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do an example of a matrix and how the process of solving it goes. Ooh, just going to erase that. Okay. So let's say it is, trying to stay where you guys can see, 1/3 x minus, let's say 0.2 y equals 35. Okay? So 1/3 x minus 0.2 y equals 35. And then your second equation, this is going to be in standard form. Alright, the standard form is a number, a variable, some sign, a number, variable equals a number. Never in a different order. If it's in a different order, just switch it into this order. If you're learning matrices, then you already know how to do that, so I don't have to explain how to do that. I may do another video on it, but right now that's not really part of what the matrix is. But if you're learning this level of basic algebra, you know how to put them over on the other side, add on this side, subtract on that side. You know the routine. Okay, so the next number, or the next row, is, let's see, 27x plus 1/9 y equals 74. Okay, I hope you can see that okay. But that is 27x plus 1/9 y equals 74. Okay, so basically this is your set. It's 1 set, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2 if you're on a graph. So that's 2 by 3, x by y, okay? But the next step is a bunch of calculator work, so I'm going to move the camera where you can see it, and I'm going to work it out on the calculator, alright? Jeez, you should have seen me trying to get this camera in the right focus to be able to see the calculator. Oh my god, this thing is crazy. But anyway, okay, here's your TI-84. You're going to turn it on. You're going to clear it out, you know, make sure there's no crap left over. The first thing you're going to do is second and matrix. It's right there under the math key. You're going to kind of scroll over to edit, and you're going to go down and see these numbers here, 2 by 3. Remember I talked about the equation being a 2 by 3. You want to make sure it's that. If it's not that in the equation, you want to change it to whatever, you know, x by y it is, to make sure the matrix is right. Okay, and ours is, I'm going to hit enter, and there is the matrix. I'll get a close up, see all the little numbers. Where they are in relation to each other means something. You know, whatever it means is up to you, or whatever thing you're trying to figure out. You know, you can figure out many things with this system. But it's 2x3, and you can just kind of scroll over with these. And the 10, the first slot, it says 10, but I don't want it to be 10. I want it to be 1/3, because the first number in the first bracket is 1/3 x. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one. Ooh, my calculator's kind of jacked up. 1/3 enter, and it put it in there in decimal form. But that's 1/3. 0.3333 is 1/3. And then you're at the next one. The next one is 0.2y. So I need to put 0.2. God, what is going on with this thing? It's all messed up. I'm on summer break, so I haven't used it in a while. It's kind of jacked up. And then press enter to make it go into the matrix. Alright, the next number is 35. So just put that in, 35. Good Lord. What in the world? Anyway, alright, 35. Enter. Now you're at the bottom row. The 27x, the 27 needs to go in. 27, enter. The 1/9 y, that's 1/9, enter. 74 is the next number. 74, enter. Alright, so there you go. Your matrix is set up. Alright, that is that equation, and that actually means something. So you're going to hit second, quit, and then let's see, second matrix, and you're gonna hit enter. Oh no, wait a minute, clear that out. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll edit that out. Alright, you're gonna hit second matrix. This stuff is kind of a little bit complicated, and go to math, and then scroll up, and then until you get to the RREF, and then a little space thing or whatever. And the funny way Professor Burrell, he gets us to remember that is he says, what would a stuttering dog sound like? And we're like, what are you talking about? And he's like, ref, and we busted out laughing. It was so funny, but I guarantee I'll always remember that. So go to RREF, enter, and that enters the matrix into your working screen. Okay, so next, let me see, you're going to go second matrix again, and then you're going to hit enter. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, yeah, I am. And then enter again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your answer. Okay, it looks confusing. It's really not. You see, you got 1001. What does that remind you of? That is the Matrix. You remember the raining of the ones and zeros in the movie The Matrix? That's what that's from. Okay? Haha. Funny. Top number. You know, normal algebra as opposed to abnormal algebra. I don't know what that is. But anyway, that's X, that's Y. So 2.0345303 for X. And 171.60911 for Y. So, I'm going to take the camera down. What that means is this equation, 1/3 X minus 0.2 Y equals 35, 27X plus 1/9 Y equals 74, should be this number. You should be able to enter the top number and the bottom number into the spot for X and Y, and both equations work simultaneously. That is a matrix. Pretty cool, huh? Told you it wouldn't be boring. I know, but it is pretty interesting. Hopefully I got that right. I'm just kind of doing it on the fly. If you want to check my work, please do, and correct me so I don't screw anybody else up, and I'll do an update video and let you guys know that it was wrong or something like that, and you need to do something different. But yeah, you know, the routine with all my videos. I do gardening videos also, so check those out. It's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing all kinds of how-to videos this summer, so you know, check all those out. It should be a pretty cool summer. I'm going to try to teach you guys some math, some gardening, how to survive the recession. I believe I'm pretty much a survivor of the recession. I mean, that was serious stuff. People were getting laid off. People were homeless. I mean, children were starving. I mean, the recession we just went through was serious. So I think I have a bunch of, you know, cool ways to survive, basically. You know, with my gardening, I have food all summer and a little bit during the winter and fall. And it's kind of just a thing I'm trying to do. And also with the YouTube thing, I'm trying to see if I can make enough money with that in my gardening to live. So it's kind of being like, you know, self-reliant. You know, we've picked that up in this household, you know, because of the recession and everything. So yeah, hit me up, spread my video, you know, link it around, Facebook, whatever, Twitter. You know, help me out and make this goal a reality. And correct my problem if I did it wrong, please. I don't want to screw a bunch of people up and fail you out of, you know, algebra or something. But see you next time on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, or I hope at least, you know, it kind of blew your mind. But talk to you later, YouTube.